decadence?
It actually took me some time to realize it was decadence, right? I like decadence as in the English word decadence.
Uh, Come on.
Oh,
It's in the name.
I
What's
didn't
it?
realize it. I
It's in
didn't
the name.
realize it. But it is so smart and so deep. But so when I got it, it was awesome. But yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't realize it.
So now that you've got understood the name, what are your feelings?
Like the way they go about the names and how they relate it with the concept of gears and tankers is so mind blowing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Tankers particularly stood out to me when I realized that they're actually living in a tank.
Hmm?
Like tankers actually live in that tank, right?
but
Mhm.
all of the other humans also live in the tank, no?
Yeah, I don't think the Gears do, right? Like
No,
at least they're not shown anytime.
no. So except
Like
Gears, like all of the humanity lives in the mobile fortress.
Like even the Gears live in the mobile fortress
no,
when they're not fighting.
that's what I don't I also think that, right? So they do live in the thing because whenever they inject all that oxygen, it flows into the cities, right?
Yeah,
So I think that they
Yeah,
are also inside the tank
yeah.
only.
Okay, okay.
But this is Studio Trigger, right? So they can do any shit they want.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I had a somewhat higher hopes for the animation. I think it's like held back by the budget.
Wait, Trigger has budget problems.
You don't know, right? This is a coronavirus, right? Anything can
It's
happen.
Corona.
No, but Trigger recently got what? The Cyberpunk 2077 deal.
Hmm.
You
It's
don't
not
know, right?
it's Studio Nut.
Okay.
Shreyas, we are disappointed.
Oh my god, what is this?
Shreyas, we are very much disappointed.
Why was I thinking Trigger? My god.
So, budget issues.
Yeah, maybe.
180-degree opinion change.
Yes.
Trigger cannot have budget issues. Not possible.
Like they just got a lot of cash.
Exactly. It's like BNA was Trigger, right?
Think so.
And you can see the difference in art style so much. Or art quality, maybe, not style. But anyways, I feel that maybe they're a bit limited there. And I'm not very much sold on the entire idea of, it being a game and someone controlling these characters.
That kind of thing was a different thing for me because initially I was like hoping it, like thinking of it to be like some kind of a, what is it,
Attack on
Attack on
Titan clone.
Titan. Yeah, but when they introduced that another angle, I was like, okay, so now we have a reason to watch.
I don't know, I
Like
mean,
definitely,
that's
see
not.
that's definitely interesting, but the way they're going about it is a little lackluster, right? Bugs
Hmm.
must be eliminated. Bugs must be eliminated. That I don't know. They could
Lackluster,
have done it better.
also, it's not, I mean, there are too many bugs in the plot line. Yes. It's not well ironed out. Is the feeling that I got.
That was a deep joke, man. That was a deep
That's
joke.
Eliminate the bugs in the plot line first.
Like I was holding out, right? So I was under the impression it was Studio Trigger thing, right? And Trigger is known to have these very slow starts and then hype things up towards the end. But
But
then,
it's not studio trading.
yeah, so I'm currently reevaluating everything.
Yes. It's actual crisis for serious. Anyways,
Like, it's a very interesting premise, everything, but the execution does seem a little weak right now.
at the moment, that is what I've been
Yeah,
feeling. So,
so like I was
especially
actually
with
thinking,
the other guy, like the one we see in the poster, this guy.
definitely agreed. Like his character is very
It's
weird.
supposed to be very strong, but it's not coming out that way. It's
Yeah,
like he should have a strong character.
yeah, that's what. So I wasn't really planning on continuing it and wait to see the hype, like whether people like what people say once it finishes,
Hmm.
and based on that, I'll essentially pick it up.
Yeah. I was planning to skim it. He's like, okay, we can see.
Okay,
I think I'll continue it.
so you'll tell us how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
Kshitij will keep us posted on that.
Kshitij will keep us posted. So wait, Kanajo, so Rental Girlfriend, okay, so you will give it 2 more episodes, right? ठीक है.
Yes, we will give it 2 more episodes, but I'm not very sure.
Hey, give it 2 minimum. I don't think you'll like it, but give it 2.
And Appare Ranman, something continued from last season.
Yeah.
So, like one thing that I mentioned to Shreyas as well, and that does not sit well with me, is how everyone is speaking Japanese.
Bro, that's one
I'm
given
still
thing in
not able to
anime.
get over it. Still not able to get over it. It's like you have America, like okay, so like you have America, and then people in America speaking Japanese, and then you have this European guy come over, and he's also hello, konnichiwa. I'm like, once more, here we go again.
So are they talking in Japanese, and like the
They are
main
talking
2 people?
Japanese.
Oh, okay. I don't know, it completely slipped me. I didn't even notice it.
So
Like-
they're used to anime.
Yeah,
I know, right?
common thing,
The
man.
entire world speaks Japanese except India.
Yeah.
No, so
No.
like, it's a lot of times what these like anime do, right, is that they'll have everybody speaking Japanese, but the Japanese people and the American people won't be able to understand each other because implicitly they are talking different languages, but the way they are portraying it to the audiences are Japanese.
Yeah. Or they will have like some super weird accents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for some reason, I was just thinking about it along these lines. But now that you say about it, yes, the people do interact with each other, right? So they need to know Japanese.
That is a point that I still haven't completely gotten over. But what do you guys feel about it? About the other aspects?
I think you were pretty hyped, so I think you should leave the
I was
discussion.
pretty hyped and my hype is all deflated.
Just because of this one thing.
Not because of this one thing. It's like I don't know, the hype did not carry over. Like the rendition of America does not have any American-ness, so to speak. It's all pretty much like Japan. Like any other anime. It's just now you have everything a little more American looking.
Yeah. An American
And
code.
the entire premise of the race and the engineering, it just does not go into it at all, right? It's like you have this and then he's just doing something, not a deep dive. Like even a scrape on the surface, trying to explain what he's doing.
Oh, right. The last time we discussed, you hadn't watched the episode.
Yeah.
So, like, both of us are very hype about it. And then I think I watched the first 2 episodes, and then I don't think this anime is going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But you still held out on hope.
Because I hadn't watched it.
You hadn't watched it yet, yeah. Pretty generic thing. It's like you had a lot of hope from it, but nothing really happened. It's like,
Yeah.
it seems like such a waste.
Yeah.
Well, talking about waste, I think ReZero is a waste.
Why?
Wait, we'll get into that discussion.
Do you have anything left here?
That's what we just wanted to confirm. I don't really have anything left here.
Generic anime.
Generic anime. Lost potential.
Lost potential. Prime example of lost potential.
We'll discuss.
Go on.
So for anybody who's still listening, we are going to go into little spoilers for season 1. So if you haven't watched it, I think you can. Mostly no
There's
spoilers.
spoilers ahead, but they're not really. It won't affect your watching experience, in my opinion.
In my opinion, it will improve it.
Yeah.
So, Rati, please do start. I think since you made such a strong comment, you should.
Strong comment. So my comments on this review. This is like very extreme.
Mhm.
The entire text will be on screen, obviously.
Mhm.
But like my opinions are along these lines. So when this first season started, I was like, okay, I don't have any biases towards Isekai and all that. But like when the first time they show the entire death thing and he comes back, so it's like I'm comparing it with Edge of Tomorrow very much. And okay, first few times it's fine, novel idea, but that's all you have. That's all you got there. Like it's used so many times over, and you don't really have any consequences. You don't have any ways of defining or using that power as such. It's like it's always him doing. It's just basically a complete restart. Whereas in uh in what Edge of Tomorrow, after the first few attempts, he has like an entire kind of system developed, right? Which leads him to a lot of progress. That is what I felt was missing here.
Um. Okay. How do I start? See, Rathi,
That's
right?
the one
So,
thing. That
what?
was the major gripe.
Right. So, what you have to understand, first of all, Edge of Tomorrow didn't take one or two or three times to come up with a system. He took a long time, as far as I remember.
He took a long time. Like he may have taken a
Right?
lot of tries, but those tries didn't take up a lot of screen time.
Huh. So, in Edge of Tomorrow, Tom Cruise does not develop as a character much. It's definitely there is a lot of difference, but that development is not shown on screen because of since it is a movie.
It
Let,
is a
let me
movie,
let,
and the entire sequence of events is like I think overnight, right? Kind of thing.
exactly. What ReZero is, right? So ReZero is a story about a very flawed character, right? So it is a story about a very flawed character and how he comes to terms to his life very suddenly transported into a world. So and
That is my point,
and
right?
o- wait, and over each of the times he comes from return to that, right? So you have him see, like every time he fails, he finds out some or the other flaw in his own character which led to that bad end, and he
Not
tries to, huh?
not really.
Not really. Okay, for the first few times, then once he realizes what is happening.
Even that, like even in the mansion scenes,
Hmm.
it's, it's like the same thing that me and Gajapuri were saying about Rent a Girlfriend. Stop wallowing in self pity. That kind of feeling where, like in especially in the mansion, it was almost everything about self pity. Like I'm stuck here. What can I do? I can't even escape. My life is
So
useless.
you are dying. What do you expect will be going through your mind?
Yeah, and then he has died so much.
You
Like
have
when
died.
you
You don't know
see,
why you
You are
died.
dying, but you know that dying does not affect you. And that is one of my other major gripes. It's like there is no consequence or no, like nothing,
Consequence. The
it
no, no
consequence.
has a
negative effect.
consequence
The
on
consequences is
Subaru.
deteriorating mental health, which is
Yeah,
so apparent.
you can see his eyes in the, like, I think it was episode 16 or 18 when he's reincarnated. He's like an
How is that
empty
not a
shell.
how is
Yeah,
that not a consequence? The
like
very act of dying, not knowing why you're dying, trying to piece it together, but dying still, watching the people you love die in front of you, even though you know you are going to reincarnate it, it's not a small thing.
Well, the
And
ending
we
made
have
it
to also
very
understand one more thing. We have to understand one more thing. In Edge of Tomorrow, he's a soldier, right? So he
uh,
has some amount of training, even though he's a like direct
he's not
general
a
and things like that.
soldier. He has no
He,
combat experiences. Like you have seen him, right? When he goes into the war, like the battlefield first, how much out of place he is there. He can't really
he,
stand people dying around him. He can't fight. He can't. He will just use a gun, and he's literally shit scared of the enemies around him. So
huh,
in a lot of ways, he's like Subaru.
but still, he's a grown adult who is a general in a war against aliens. This
Okay,
is a
that's true.
person who was. This is a person who was supplanted from buying manga into this world where he dies in the first fucking time, and then he's trying to figure out what is happening.
yeah, like
See, Rati, what I want you to do, right, is like try to understand what would happen if you would suddenly go into such a scenario. Would you be able to keep rationality after having a knife through your
So,
chest,
like
experiencing dying?
if I were like for the first few times, I don't really have any problems. Like the first maybe 4 or 5 episodes. It's okay. It's maybe a little slow for me, but okay, it's a new thing for him. He's figuring out what's happening. But now that he's realized that he can literally die and rewind time. It feels a lot like a stretch. So the highlight of the season was like the one time where, like in the final fight, what, like he does all of it and then he gets possessed and then he has to kill himself, or basically he asks his friends to kill him.
Hmm.
And the one after that, they kind of have like a quick recap type of thing. They, like, they corner their enemies, capture him, and all that. That was how I was hoping this series to progress. It's like not do the entire level again, just
No,
show the highlights of it.
see,
Go on.
why are you so fixated on Subaru, right? So like each time he goes through it, you learn about the characters differently, right? So for the first,
So
you learn about the characters, how they would have like if you take the example of Felt, right? I'm essentially picking it up from one of the videos I watched. So if you look at Felt, you see
Felt
how
was
Felt was the first girl who
the
stole
thief.
Amelia's
The thief.
insignia. Yeah. So you see how Felt deals with strangers. You see Felt how she deals with Subaru when he's approached her properly, and the way the story uses Return from Dead to flesh out all their characters makes makes it very enjoyable. So if you just keep focusing on Subaru, why did you not do this? Oh, Subaru, why did you not do this? What I feel is that you're missing out on the character development that happens for everybody. Not
Yeah.
character
So,
development, character fleshing out.
like
Exposition
if
for
you
fun.
have fleshing out, like I feel that you can easily have done that in one episode, not over three times. Maybe
But
that is how you liked it. That's okay, personal choices. But if you're talking about characters, then again, like I feel like the main party is pretty generic. Emilia doesn't really have any standout qualities,
Oh my god.
like the typical girl.
bro,
And like I think the best, like most character with the most personality was Ram, the pink-haired one.
oh,
It's like that is one character that stands out who has her own personality and sticks
series.
to it throughout. Like for them, it was, come on, you don't really have such 180-degree turnarounds in such a short span. From being absolutely hated to like head over heels.
So the 180, like in the first walkthrough, right? What you have, like I call it a timeline, but then you have technically different timelines, but not all the timelines end, right? They loop back. So
Mm-hmm.
in the first timeline, we have Subaru not taking any efforts to improve his interactions with Rem. That's why she grows increasingly wary and then finally kills him.
No, and another reason was like because of the smell of the witch. And
Yeah,
Roosevelt
that is
basically
needed.
orders her to like keep tabs on him and like if you do anything suspicious, then kill him.
No, should the orders were to Ram to keep tabs on him, and her
Mhm.
orders were also to ensure that Rem does not take her own actions.
Hmm.
Which means that the like what Roswell he expects Rem to do something like that, brashful, to like go out and just kill him on a whim. Which means that basically she absolutely hated his guts.
See,
Like
it's not
from
that
the moment
what
she's
you
in.
have to see. Rem is inherently a very kind person
Yeah.
who has been scarred for life by the witch's cult. So while she is very wary of Subaru at first, it is not in her nature to completely stigmatize him.
And
That
then
is
like
why in the subsequent pass-throughs where Subaru does go ahead and take the time and effort to show Rem,
Exactly.
he
What I
is
would have liked there was like I don't mind the end that they reached where she's head over heels for him. What I would have liked was a slow growth. It's like, okay, maybe you're saying that you're on our side. I guess I'm still not sure about it. Like you, basically the which clan is what her arch enemy kind of thing, right?
you
no,
can
for
say
that you have to understand what Subaru represents to Rem, right? So Rem is this very self-loathing person who has all this self-loathing for herself, that how could she feel happy when Ram was hurt, right? So she
Mm-hmm.
is in such a scenario, and when you have somebody like Subaru who comes and tells her, and then goes through to extreme lengths to save her and tell her that no, she is somebody worth living, and that she is not as bad as she makes her out to be. That is a very huge impact on anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
this is
after that,
literally
it's fine if
shown.
she's trust him or something, right?
So
What?
she becomes head over heels for her after that, right?
Yeah, like
After
after the forest encounter, basically.
the forest encounter.
Yeah.
Like, so after the forest encounter, like, come on, I would still feel that, okay, maybe you can start trusting him now because he's gone to such great lengths to save you and all that. Then he says all the kind words, okay. But I think it's still too much of a quick shift because, like, all of that happens in what, 1-2 days in their universe. Because for her, all the previous instances are not existing. So in such a quick span, you would maybe grow affection, but what
You
they've shown
can't
is too much.
rationalize that this is possible and this is not possible,
Yeah.
right? And
Means,
this
yeah.
is like you have so many instances, right? When you talk about depression per se, you have so many instances of people coming to terms with depression, and especially when you have an outside influence in a person, right? When you help people out of such depression types, and you get really attached and infatuated with the upset person, which is
Yeah.
why you have so many movies also, right?
And
Like you
in
have this
real,
person who's at the bottommost point in their life, and the one guiding light who turns out to be their lover, and they get infatuated with it.
Yes.
and also in real life that happens. Like you don't need a month or to form bonds with someone. That can happen in a week or so as well.
Or in a day, we never know.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
don't really have any hard counters for what you say because it is so bizarre.
But then, like, it's personal opinions at this point, right? Like, for me, I feel that's not valid. You feel that it's okay. So we
How
agree to disagree.
how can you discount somebody's feelings like that? Is so bizarre to
I'm
me.
not discounting their feelings. I'm not agreeing
You
with
are you are discounting it to
I'm not
me.
agreeing with them. I'm not discounting them. Discounting is like their feelings don't exist.
Huh. So you are
I'm not
telling the
saying they're,
feelings of love that she has does not exist, right?
no, I'm saying they're wrong, or they should not be portrayed that way,
But
like, because of all the
Hey,
things that I said before.
Rathi, you are in such a scenario where nothing I can say will make you budge on this show.
Like,
So
as I said, we agree to disagree.
yeah.
no,
It's
wait, listen,
personal
listen,
opinion.
listen, 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 listen. So
No.
what I request from the bottom of my heart is that I will point you to two videos, right? Have a look at least one of them, and if at all you get a little moved, right? Like if at all you get, because one video is around 20 minutes and the other is 45. I don't expect you to watch the 45 one, but at least watch the 20-minute one. And if at all that does shift your perception of the show even a little bit, sometime later revisit it. That is all I can say at this point of time.
No, so, anyways, like, this point of Ram Rem, that is still a minor gripe for me.
Yeah,
I don't,
definitely, right.
I don't
So
really like
that
that's not really, that won't be a deal breaker. It'll
I
be a
completely
partial
see
breaker.
that point of view because the other problem that you had, right? So the 20-minute video that I'm talking about, he goes into that, right? And that
That is
video
the
is
big one. Like, it's too stretched out. You,
you, Rathi. So the thing that the person in the video goes into, right? So what he very nicely encapsulates is that when you start watching the show, there are a lot of times when you don't enjoy it because of your preconceived notions of what should have and should not have happened, which is what
if
you are
that is
having.
the thing, then that is not true at all. Because I
But
didn't have any preconceived notions about this show. As I said, I
see,
was liking it in the first 3 episodes.
you compared it to Edge
It's
of
over there.
Tomorrow. See, you are comparing it to Edge of Tomorrow, right? So for
That was
me,
after completing season 1.
So he's also talking about after completing season when he had to express similar things to you. That's why I'm just saying, give that 20-minute YouTube video a watch and let us know what you feel. Okay?
Cool.
Yeah.
Moving on to season 2.
Yeah.
Like, are you really going to continue watching it? Like, season
Season 2, like what? Wait. Before even I voice my opinions,
Hmm.
go on, guys. Let us
what?
hear your thoughts first.
Calm before a storm. Like silence before a storm.
Okay,
Like,
Shreyas.
definitely. See, at this point of show, I'm infatuated with the series, so nothing.
Like, if you were to put that aside,
Yeah.
What
So-
are your opinions?
Definitely, right. So the story is progressing in a direction where they where they somehow want to bring into the, like, I really liked how they segued everything into discussing Subaru's past, because that will help us show where he's from, right, and help us understand him as a character, at least as the character he was.
Yeah.
So that is something that I'm very, very hyped up for. And in general, right, so the entire idea of they introduced all this world building about the different witches and what they represent and the different things that they did. So all in all, the good set of 3 episodes. But in my opinion, when you talk about ReZero, you cannot really talk about individual episodes, but instead you should be talking about as a whole.
So if you were to talk about these 3 episodes as a whole,
This is not an arc, right? This is not a complete arc. You don't know what is happening until it happens. And even then you don't have an idea because it's not a complete story. Like ReZero by far is one of the most concise character studies that I've ever seen. And the amount, and a lot of other anime, if you take like One Piece and Gintama, so they start off as relatively okay things, but and then grow into like the best things men have ever produced. But like ReZero for me, like from the get go, it was so good. I'm really very hyped for this anime.
Like even the general idea of like how if you have a power where you can respawn again and again, like how your life would be great and how it shows the brutal reality of it and use that.
hey, come on, that point has been touched on already by a lot of things.
Yeah, that has, I'll agree. Like so, time travel is not as good as people expect it to be. As
Time
is the-
travel or invincibility, all that.
time travel and invincibility. So yeah, definitely. But the way the show uses it, right, and uses it to first set up despair and then show how there is hope at the end if you can make the necessary changes and willing to make that effort, right? So that message that's there, that is so powerful.
While I agree to all of that, I feel the show stretches it out too much. It's like probably for me, the show would have been, at least season 1 would have been much better if it had been like a one core 13 episode thing. Like if they were able to compress all of that in 13 episodes. Anyways, for second season also, I'm getting the feelings of Seven Deadly Sins, especially with the third season. It's like how progression literally fell off a cliff.
Like, why?
Like, come on, what have you achieved in the first 3 episodes?
I think this is not something like this is the same thing that happened. Like Kshitij, now you'll understand, right, how we felt disagreeing with you in 1917.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. I have never disagreed with someone more in my entire life, but this is the second time it's happening in 2 podcast episodes.
Consecutive podcast episodes.
Yeah. So like, yeah, watch that 20-minute clip and then let us know how you feel.
No, I'll most likely still feel wasted opportunities.
Watch it. No, you don't need to comment on it again. And
I will still do it.
Huh.
Just like you do.
What?
Just like you do. You know, trying to hammer your point home. Read One Piece manga. Read
Read One Piece
Order
manga.
High School manhwa. Just like that.
Read One Piece. Read One Piece, everyone.